Okay, so today we're gonna look at some Lincoln cents. This is the first video in the series, and it's called I don't know what to call it, but yeah. But this day we're gonna look at some steel pennies from 1943. So we're gonna look at the 1943 D over D, and okay, so if I zoom in a bit, you could see that extra D southwest from the full D. It's a wheat cent. And if you have if in mint state 67 and up, you would have about like 21.5 grand in your pocket. So you gotta look at those. And yeah. If you're interested with the bronze things, they're not really actually bronze. It's actually 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Okay, so 1943 bronze, if you have one. Let me just let it load. There it goes. If you have one mint state 62, you would have 500 grand in your pocket. And even in very fine 45, in very fine 45, I guess, you would have 210 grand. In red-brown condition, mint state 61, 425,000, and actually, mint state 63 as in red condition, is $1 million. Imagine you having one of these. It's kind of beat up, this one. Some gunk and some wear. You can slightly see the URI and probably some of the L in E pluribus unum. Okay, so if you're not familiar with the coin grading system, here's a mint state 68 coin for you. You can see all of the details on Lincoln's head and his beard, and also on the detail on the wheat stalk. And here's an AU almost uncirculated coin for ya. 1929S. It's a bit worn, but can almost clearly see it. And the wheat in this wheat stalk, the instead of these lines here. These, you can kind of clearly see it there. Okay, so let's get an extremely fine coin. Some of the date is damaged. Even the mint mark, some gunk. You can kind of see some detail on Lincoln's head and some on his beard. Also on the wheat stalk, it's not that much. So yeah. Now let's get a very fine coin. Same with the 45, extremely 545, but a bit lower. Yeah. And a fine 15 would be this. Lincoln's head is almost completely not completely almost completely the detail on Lincoln's head is almost completely gone, and the wheat stalk is the wheat part is almost smooth, almost worn smooth. Let's get a very good 10. Almost smooth on Lincoln's head and beard. You can kind of see the detail. The detail on the date can be almost clear to nothing. And now the wear is making the wheat things go to the edge, connect to the edge. Let's just wait for this to load. Now a good 6 would be like this 1919 penny. The date is almost to nothing. Completely no detail on. Almost completely no detail on Lincoln's head and shirt. And the wheat stalk is almost worn smooth. And an almost good 3 is that you can almost see the whole date. The date is almost worn off, and you can barely see Lincoln's eye. Also, speaking of the lettering, you can see some heavy wearing on the E and R and L in Liberty. And also there's a wear ring all around the reverse. So there's also some heavy wear on the U, on the part of the U over here, and I and T in United, and some on the F and A in of and America. And the wheat stalk is completely out of style, kind of. That's an AG3. An FR2, and let me just go over here to get the full thing. What? Okay, so FR2 is gonna be the date almost completely unreadable. Also is the mint mark. Details completely smooth. And that is it. The only thing that stands out is just the motto "In God We Trust," and there might and also maybe a wear ring around the rim might be present. So yeah.